10 countries, 1,000 stories, an unforgettable journey. Let's head straight to the land of ice and fire, Iceland. Picture a place where the impossible seems to happen every single day, a land where eternal ice stands side by side with active volcanoes, as if nature itself were playing with extremes. This is Iceland, one of the youngest lands on Earth, and unquestionably one of the most fascinating. Here, the raw power of the planet reveals itself in plain sight. Geysers burst from the ground in scalding jets, shaking the earth in silence. In lava fields covered by ancient moss, magma bubbles beneath the surface. In summer, the sun barely sets. The famous midnight sun bathes the land in golden light for endless days. In winter, near-constant darkness is broken by the magical dance of the northern lights, a spectacle from another world. On the black sand beaches of Reynisfjara, shaped by fire and sea, the landscape contrasts with massive glaciers that advance like frozen rivers, carving crystal caves in surreal shades of blue. And if that's not enough, there's the famous Blue Lagoon, a natural spa of mineral-rich hot springs where you can soak while snowflakes fall around you. In Iceland, myths and reality merge. Tales of elves, trolls, and hidden creatures are woven into local culture. And they're not just stories for tourists. Many Icelanders believe in them and even avoid building roads through their supposed territories. With just over 370,000 people, Iceland is also one of the safest and most sustainable countries on the planet. Powered almost entirely by geothermal and hydroelectric energy, whether for its surreal landscapes, nature's raw power, or its legendary tales, Iceland isn't just a destination, it's a world of its own. Don't miss the chance to get your passport to the world. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for discovering the world, where every video is a new adventure you won't want to miss. Poland. Castles, untouched forests, and hidden tales. Imagine a land where every stone whispers stories of courage, resilience, and rebirth. Whether through its medieval architecture, untouched nature, or centuries-old traditions, Poland surprises and enchants at every turn. Start in Kraków, the former royal capital. The majestic Wawel Castle, overlooking the Vistula River, showcases stunning Gothic and Renaissance architecture. Stroll through the historic market square, alive with towers, cafes, and the echoes of ancient legends. And don't miss Oskar Schindler's Factory, a powerful dive into the heart of World War II history. Venture deep underground into the Wieliczka salt mine, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There you'll find salt-carved chapels, intricate sculptures, columns, and even a shimmering underground lake, a surreal masterpiece of natural beauty and human craftsmanship. To feel Poland's wild heart, explore the Beskidi Mountains in the south. These scenic ranges are dotted with trails, viewpoints, cozy wooden villages, and ski resorts. In winter, it's a snow lover's paradise. In summer, wildflower meadows add a magical touch. On the eastern border lies Białowieża National Park, home to Europe's last primeval forests, where massive European bison, wisents, roam freely among ancient trees. Spotting them in the wild feels like stepping into a nature documentary. Further north, Gdańsk on the Baltic Sea dazzles with its restored medieval streets, the iconic Żuraw crane, and the World War II Museum, often ranked among the best of its kind worldwide. Looking for something off the beaten path? Visit Zamość, a Renaissance gem laid out in geometric precision, or Łódź, a former textile capital reborn with street art, trendy cafes, and a vibrant creative scene. Fun fact: Poland has its own chocolate train, the Chocolate Express, which departs from Wrocław and takes visitors on a nostalgic ride aboard vintage carriages straight to chocolate factories in Lower Silesia. A sweet trip back in time. Sri Lanka, the island of 1,000 faces and stories. Picture a land where sunrise touches ancient fortresses perched atop giant rocks, where monks walk among golden temples, and elephants cross the roads like part of everyday traffic. This is Sri Lanka, the island of endless landscapes and countless tales, also known as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean. Though small in size, Sri Lanka offers staggering diversity. In just a few hours, you can go from dreamy beaches to lush tea plantations nestled in misty mountains, where the aroma of fresh leaves fills the air. This is the birthplace of the famous Ceylon tea, cherished worldwide for its rich flavor and tradition. What truly captivates visitors, though, are Sri Lanka's ancient stories and hidden mysteries. In Sigiriya, for example, a mighty fortress rises atop a 200-meter rock monolith, surrounded by hanging gardens and vibrant murals dating back to the 5th century. How was it built with the tools of the time? No one really knows. Sri Lanka is also one of the world's top spots to see wild leopards, especially in Yala National Park. And if that's not impressive enough, there's even a religious festival where thousands of devotees walk barefoot across burning embers, a tradition that tests both body and spirit. And here's something unique. In coastal villages, fishermen still practice the ancient art of stilt fishing, perched atop wooden poles stuck in the sea, patiently waiting for fish. It's a sight so rare it looks straight out of a postcard. Fun fact: Sri Lanka was once known as Serendip, a name that gave rise to the word serendipity, those happy accidents that change your life forever. Coincidence? Maybe not. After all, Sri Lanka is exactly that kind of place, where unexpected discoveries await you around every corner. Peru. Ancient mysteries and otherworldly landscapes. Imagine a country where entire civilizations vanished, yet left behind wonders so extraordinary that even today they defy explanation. Peru is a land where archaeology, nature, and culture weave a tapestry of breathtaking stories and surreal scenery. Start with the legendary Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas perched atop the Andean mountains. Its purpose remains one of history's great enigmas. Shrouded in mist and framed by lush green peaks, the site feels like it's floating above the world, a postcard come to life. In the Nazca Desert, enormous Nazca lines stretch across the barren land, giant figures of animals and symbols only visible from the sky. Who drew them, and why? The mystery endures, fueling theories from ancient rituals to alien contact. But Peru goes beyond its archaeological wonders. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, near Iquitos, you'll find a world untouched, winding rivers, dense jungles, and floating villages. The biodiversity here makes you feel like you've entered a living, breathing, natural wonder. For a journey rich in culture and adventure, head to the sacred valley of the Incas. Villages like Pisac and Ollantaytambo are alive with vibrant markets, colorful crafts, and ancient farming terraces that still sustain local communities. In the south, Lake Titicaca stands as the world's highest navigable lake. Here, the Uros floating islands, handmade entirely from totora reeds, offer a surreal experience. Walking on them feels like stepping into a fairy tale. Fun fact: Peru is home to over 3,000 varieties of potatoes and more than 50 types of corn. Even its cuisine tells ancient stories, with dishes like ceviche, a national treasure and cultural heritage of Peru. And we're just getting started. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for discovering the world, because every video is a new adventure you won't want to miss. Turkey, where East meets West and wonders come alive. Imagine a land where the legacy of ancient empires blends with landscapes so surreal they seem sculpted by dreams. Turkey stands at the crossroads of continents, faiths, and cultures, a country where history and nature weave an irresistible spell on every traveler. Start your journey in the magical Cappadocia, a landscape carved by time. Valleys filled with whimsical fairy chimneys stretch beyond the horizon. At sunrise, hundreds of colorful hot air balloons rise into the sky, a scene that feels like stepping into a fantasy. Beneath the earth, explore the underground cities of Derinkuyu and Pamukkale, ancient labyrinths where people once hid from invaders. In Pamukkale, shimmering white terraces of natural hot springs cascade down the hillside, the Cotton Castle. Walking barefoot on these mineral-rich pools is like strolling through a natural wonder sculpted by water and time. Istanbul, where Europe meets Asia, is a city unlike any other. The majestic Hagia Sophia, once a church, then a mosque, now a museum, holds centuries of history within its golden mosaics. Dive into the bustling Grand Bazaar, with over 4,000 shops in a vibrant maze of colors, scents, and treasures. On the Aegean coast, the ancient city of Ephesus reveals the grandeur of Greek and Roman civilization. Once home to the Temple of Artemis, one of the seven wonders of the ancient world, its ruins still echo the myths of gods and empires. For something truly unique, head to Mount Nemrut, where colossal stone heads of forgotten gods watch the sunrise, an eerie yet breathtaking sight on the Anatolian plateau. Fun fact: Turkey hosts more archaeological sites than any other country and was the birthplace of the ancient Hittite civilization, one of humanity's earliest empires. Egypt, land of pharaohs, mysteries, and eternal wonders. Imagine walking on lands once ruled by mighty pharaohs, where ancient pyramids defy the passing of time and the desert hides secrets yet to be uncovered. Egypt is a living portal to the dawn of civilization, a land where past and present meet under the relentless sun of the Sahara. Begin with the iconic pyramids of Giza, watched over by the enigmatic Great Sphinx for over 4,500 years. Even today, no one fully understands how these colossal monuments were built, a mystery that captivates explorers and scholars from around the world. Sail along the majestic Nile River, the lifeline of Egypt, on a cruise from Luxor to Aswan. Discover temples like Karnak and Luxor, ancient stone marvels standing as silent witnesses of Pharaoh's grandeur. In the Valley of the Kings, venture into tombs adorned with hieroglyphs, where rulers like Tutankhamun rest, guarding their secrets for eternity. Egypt's wonders aren't confined to the desert. In Alexandria, dive beneath the Mediterranean to uncover submerged ruins and relics from the Greco-Roman Empire. Meanwhile, the crystal-clear waters of the Red Sea in Hurghada and Sharm el-Sheikh offer vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life, a diver's paradise. Marvel at the Temple of Abu Simbel, carved into solid rock by Pharaoh Ramses II. This colossal monument was entirely relocated in the 1960s to save it from the rising waters of the Aswan Dam, a feat proving that in Egypt, even the impossible becomes reality. Fun fact: the 365-day solar calendar we use today was invented by the ancient Egyptians, and legend has it, Cleopatra VII spoke more than 9 languages. Tanzania, the wild heart of Africa and the roof of the continent. Imagine a land where nature rules with raw power, where life's greatest spectacles unfold before your eyes, and where landscapes seem painted by the hand of creation itself. Tanzania is a sanctuary of wildlife, home to some of the planet's most iconic natural wonders. At its heart lies the legendary Serengeti National Park, where the Great Migration takes center stage. Millions of wildebeests, zebras, and gazelles traverse endless plains, chased by lions, leopards, and crocodiles. It's nature's most dramatic survival show, a timeless dance between predator and prey. Towering over the land is Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest peak at 5,895 meters. Its snow-capped summit dominates the horizon, challenging adventurers worldwide to conquer its slopes. A journey through tropical forests, barren lava fields, and eternal glaciers. To the north, the Ngorongoro crater stands as a natural wonder, a vast caldera that shelters a self-contained ecosystem. Within its towering walls, lions, elephants, rhinos, and hippos roam freely, offering one of the most unique wildlife viewing experiences on Earth. Craving a tropical paradise? Head to Zanzibar, where powdery white beaches meet turquoise waters. Dive into coral reefs, explore spice markets, or wander through the historic Stone Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site steeped in Swahili Arabic culture. Fun fact, the Serengeti is one of the few places on Earth where you can spot the legendary Big Five: lion, elephant, buffalo, leopard, and rhinoceros, all in a single day. And Zanzibar once served as a key hub for the global spice trade and Arab commerce along Africa's east coast. Mongolia, land of nomads and endless steppes. Picture riding across lands where the horizon stretches endlessly. The wind carries ancient warrior tales, and age-old traditions still shape everyday life. Mongolia is a country where time seems to move at its own pace, a place where freedom is as vast as the open steppe. In the mighty Gobi Desert, one of the world's largest, golden dunes meet rugged rock formations, dinosaur fossils, and hidden oases. The flaming cliffs of Bayanzag gained global fame after the discovery of perfectly preserved dinosaur eggs, a true fossil hunter's paradise. The capital, Ulaanbaatar, is a blend of modern skyscrapers and spiritual heritage. The Grand Gundan Monastery, a vital Buddhist center, stands as a symbol of the country's deep-rooted faith amidst the hustle of city life. To embrace Mongolia's heart and soul, don't miss the Nadam Festival, held every July. This national celebration showcases the three manly games of wrestling, horse racing, and archery, traditions dating back to the time of Genghis Khan. Speaking of him, the colossal Genghis Khan statue complex in Tsonjin Boldog is a must-visit. At 40 meters tall, this gleaming statue of the legendary leader on horseback overlooks the steppe with panoramic views from its observation deck. A fitting tribute to Mongolia's indomitable spirit. Fun fact, despite its vast territory, Mongolia is among the least densely populated countries on Earth. The nomadic lifestyle remains strong, with many Mongolians still living in gers, circular felt tents, moving seasonally in harmony with the land. New Zealand, the land where nature was made to amaze. Imagine a country where snow-capped mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and enchanted forests blend into landscapes that feel straight out of a fantasy. New Zealand is an open invitation to adventure, a land where nature reigns supreme and the scenery shifts dramatically at every turn. On the South Island, the breathtaking Fiordland National Park is home to the stunning Milford Sound, where towering cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and mystical mists create a hypnotic spectacle. Whether by boat or scenic flight, every view is a masterpiece. At Lake Tekapo, vibrant turquoise waters meet the serenity of star-filled skies. It's part of an international dark sky reserve, making it one of the world's best spots for stargazing. The charming Church of the Good Shepherd, perched on its shore, looks like it belongs in a storybook. Farther north, embrace the rich Maori culture in Rotorua, famous for its geysers, bubbling mud pools, and traditional villages. Experience ancient rituals and the powerful haka, a warrior dance that echoes through the land. On the North Island, visit Hobbiton in Matamata, the movie set that brought The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit to life. Walking among its lush, rolling hills feels like stepping into Tolkien's world. For adrenaline seekers, Queenstown is the adventure capital of the world. From bungee jumping to skydiving, it offers heart-pounding thrills set against stunning alpine backdrops. Fun fact, New Zealand has more sheep than people, around 5 million inhabitants and over 25 million sheep. Vietnam, where ancient traditions meet untamed nature. Imagine a land where the vibrant energy of bustling cities blends with the serene beauty of untouched landscapes. Vietnam is a country of contrasts, where every corner holds a story, a flavor, or a scene straight out of a dream. Begin your journey in the legendary Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. With over 1,600 limestone islands rising from emerald waters, it's a paradise for boat tours and kayaking adventures through hidden caves and floating villages. Early morning mist adds a mystical charm to this stunning seascape. In central Vietnam, stroll through Hoi An, known as the City of Lanterns. Its streets are lined with colonial houses, ancient Japanese bridges, and vibrant markets. At night, thousands of lanterns illuminate the canals, reflecting a colorful tapestry on the water. The capital, Hanoi, pulses with history and tradition. Visit the Temple of Literature, the Water Puppet Theater, and the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. A walk through the bustling streets of the Old Quarter is a feast for the senses, packed with sounds, aromas, and flavors that capture the heart of Vietnam. In the south, Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, stands as a dynamic blend of modern life and historical memory. The War Remnants Museum and the Cu Chi Tunnels offer profound insights into Vietnam's resilient spirit and complex past. And of course, the food. Tasting a steaming bowl of pho or biting into a crispy banh mi is diving headfirst into Vietnam's culinary heritage. Simple yet packed with unforgettable flavors. Fun fact, Vietnam is the world's second largest coffee exporter and home to the unique egg coffee, a creamy concoction that surprises first-timers with its rich taste. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey around the world. Your support means everything. Every like, every comment, every subscriber helps us bring even more amazing adventures straight to you. If you've made it this far, you're not just a viewer. You're part of a global community of explorers who dare to dream, discover, and see beyond the ordinary. Subscribe to Discovering the World and hit the bell, because here, every video is crafted to bring you closer to the wonders of our planet. We'll see you on the next adventure.